beta of m comma n is nothing but 2 times integration 0 to pi by 2 sine power 2m minus 1 theta into cos power 2n minus 1 theta into d theta. So here let us consider this as p equal to 2 power m minus 1 and q as 2n minus 1. And we find out the value of m. So here if we modify this one, we can write it as p plus 1 equal to 2m, p plus 1 dividing by 2 equal to m. So similarly we can write it this as q plus 1 dividing by 2 equal to n. So here if we replace this one, m is nothing but p plus 1 by 2 beta of p plus 1 by 2 and q n is q plus 1 dividing by 2, and this 2 we bring it to left hand side, we write it as 1 by 2 equal to integration 0 to pi by 2. This power become sine power p theta into cos power q theta into d theta. We remember this one, otherwise we can use this one, we can write the answer m and n directly. Only thing is these two we must write it in the left hand side. Integration 0 to pi by 2 cos power 7 theta d theta. This one we solve by beta gamma function. So using beta and gamma function. So here we must modify, so we write the formula 1 by 2 times beta of m comma n is nothing but integration 0 to pi by 2 sine power 2m minus 1 theta into cos power 2n minus 1 theta into d theta. Remember this one. And here 2m minus 1, here sine power is there, we do not have sine here, we must modify this one. We can write it as sine power 0 theta into cos power 7 theta into d theta. So here 2m minus 1 is 0, 2n minus 1 is 7. So here we can modify, we can write it as 2m equal to 1, m is 1 by 2. Similarly here 2n is 7 plus 1, 8, n is 8 by 2, 4. So here we substitute using this one. So integral is nothing but the given question. 1 by 2 beta of m is 1 by 2, n is 4. So this one we can write it as by using the beta gamma function, gamma 1 by 2 into gamma 4 dividing by gamma 1 by 2 plus 4. So here we must know these things. So here 1 by 2, gamma 1 by 2 is nothing but square root of pi, and gamma 4 is nothing but we can write it as 3 factorial. Denominator we take the LCM, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1 is 9 by 2. This is gamma. We must modify this one, we can write it as, this should be written as 1 plus, so here this one we must solve by using this one, subtract 1, 9 by 2 is subtracted by 1, we get 7 by 2. Then gamma 7 by 2 is subtracted by 1, we get 5 by 2 into gamma 5 by 2. So this one we must keep on simplify this one. So here we get 1 by 2 3 factorial is nothing but 3 into 2 into square root of pi. Dividing by this one, we can write it as 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma 1 by 2 we get. So here I will write one term. Gamma 3 by 2 can be written as gamma 1 by 2 plus 1. So we can write it, n is nothing but 1 by 2, gamma n is 1 by 2. So here we are getting this one. So here we simplify this one. 3 square root of pi dividing by. So here if we multiply the numerator 7 into 5 into, here we can cancel 3. We get 35 dividing by 60. Here square root of pi 1 by 2 is gamma 1 by 2 is square root of pi. So we can cancel this one. We can write it this as 16 by 50. 0 to pi by 2 square root of tan theta into d theta by expressing in terms of gamma function. So here this one we can express in terms of integration 0 to pi by 2 tan power 1 by 2 theta into d theta. So tan can be written as sine power 1 by 2 theta dividing by cos power 1 by 2 theta into d theta, integration with respect to 0 to pi by 2. So denominator we have cos, we bring it to numerator and we write it this as 0 to pi by 2 sine power 1 by 2 theta into cos power minus 1 by 2 theta into d theta. So here this one is nothing but the function of, this is nothing but we can write it as 1 by 2 of beta of m comma n. So here integration 0 to pi by 2 is there. This is the form of sine and cos. So here this power sine power we can write it as 2m minus 1 equal to 1 by 2, and the cos power we can write it as 2n minus 1 equal to minus 1 by 2. So here we modify this one, 1 by 2 plus 1 3 by 2, and m can be written as 3 by 4, and here 2n is minus 1 by 2, bring the plus minus 1 to the right hand side, become plus 1. If we add this one we get 1 by 2, and this 2 if we bring it to right hand side it becomes 1 by 4. So here n is, this is the form of 1 by 2 beta of m is 3 by 4, n is 1 by 4. So here we can write it this as 1 by 2. This is a relation between beta and the gamma function. We can write it as gamma 3 by 4 into gamma 1 by 4 dividing by gamma 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So here if we add, if we write the denominator is nothing but 1, and the numerator we can write it as pi root 2. So if we simplify this one, pi by root 2. So here we must remember that gamma 1 by 4 into gamma 3 by 4 is nothing but pi into root